Hey guys, it's day 52 on the PCT. Yesterday we took a 0 in Wrightwood, and today we started around noon, I think is when we started at the trailhead. Right now we're hiking up Mount Baden-Powell, so excuse the huffing and puffing, but it's a very steep hike. So yeah, just wanted to check in. Not much to say for today. It's been gorgeous out here. Expecting maybe a little bit of rain tomorrow. Let's hope not, but with our luck there will be. Hey guys, it's day 53 on the PCT. As you can see, the weather's not fantastic. It wasn't supposed to start raining until about 11 o'clock this morning. It's currently 8:45. It's very windy. It's cold. The wind chill is like in the mid 30s. And I'm getting used to my new rain jacket and my new gloves. But yeah, it's kind of miserable out this morning. Just trying to kind of hike down off the mountain. Yesterday we did, I believe it was like 14.5 miles or something like that. And yeah, so we summited Mount Baden-Powell. It was windy but beautiful. There was a lot of snow fields that we had to hike through afterwards to get down to where we camped last night. And there's still a little bit of snow, like you can see some of it right there ahead of me on the trail. So we're going through some of that, but that should be all for today. Just coming down through these snow fields, and once we get to a lower elevation, there won't be any more snow for the rest of this section probably. Yeah, so that's where we're at this morning. Not sure how many miles we're gonna do today. I do know we have a road walk today, unless we don't make any miles whatsoever. I think it's only like 6 or 7 miles ahead. There's a road walk that it's like 5 miles on Highway 2 to go around a closed section of the PCT for an endangered frog. It's apparently been closed for decades. No trail maintenance has been done for all that time. So yeah, that'll be today's excitement. Hey everyone, it's day 54 on the PCT. Yesterday we hiked 14.7 miles in the pouring rain and very strong wind. And pretty cold temperatures. It was extremely miserable. Soaked through, got to camp, decided not to go further, even though if it weren't raining we would have. Passed a lot of other people who had hunkered down and not really done any miles, which is probably what we should have done. We woke up this morning to beautiful sunny skies and dried all of our gear out since most everything was soaked through, and got some really good sleep last night though, and a lot of it, and even a nap this morning while stuff was drying out in the sun. And now we are on our way again. This doesn't look like a hazard at all. I'm standing flat-footed. Electrical wires right over the trail. Hey guys, it's day 55 on the PCT. Yesterday we hiked 19.1 miles. We didn't start hiking until noon. Still managed to get 19.1 miles in, so that's pretty good. The terrain was fairly easy, even easier today, thank goodness, because last night was very cold. As in, the temperature at the closest town had a forecasted low of 26 degrees, and we were almost 3,000 feet above that in elevation, which means we got colder. It was very cold. I did not sleep hardly at all. Less than 4 hours, I'm sure of that. So I'm pretty tired today. Despite being so tired, it is gorgeous out. Thank goodness. Maybe that sun can infuse a little energy into me. It's warmer than yesterday, and tonight should be considerably warmer than last night, if only because we're at a lower elevation tonight. I'm hoping to get some decent mileage in today, but we'll see. We'll see what my energy level allows me to do. I've been having to take frequent breaks because I'm like kind of dozing off while I'm walking. Yeah, I'm that tired. So we'll see how that goes. But it's warmer out today. It's sunny. It's gorgeous. There's not any more rain in the forecast. We're finishing up the desert section tomorrow. Things are really good. Hey everyone, it is PCT day 56. Yesterday we hiked 18.5 miles and then camped at a really nice camp spot actually. And then today we're just doing our hike into Acton. So I'm looking forward to a shower and laundry and maybe a real bed to sleep in. And then we're going to be figuring out our transition to Kennedy Meadows. Hey everyone, it is still day 56 on the PCT. I have just officially connected my steps at the Acton KOA to complete all 702 miles of the desert section of the PCT. So I'm done with the desert section of the PCT. I have 1,950 miles left to go of the PCT. So I'm under the 2,000 mile mark. And since I'm at my mile 702, I have now completed more than 700 miles of hiking. This is a really big point. I mean, I'm just barely over a quarter of the way done with it. There's still a ton of miles to go, obviously, but it's a really big, it's just a big point in doing the PCT. So now, Booney just got here just before me. We are going to get a ride up to Kennedy Meadows, take a few days off, get showered and cleaned and all that stuff, and then go into the Sierra. There may be some new faces as we go into the Sierra. We're trying to form a group, and it looks like we've got like 2 more people at least that are going to join us, so that we have a nice strong team to battle the snow and the river crossings and the mountain passes. Yeah, very exciting. Another thing I want to mention is that I know I mentioned in an earlier video I've been very homesick, and I was actually considering going home for a week or 2 before going into the Sierra. But I just want to say I have the best family and friends, the most supportive. I've been getting so many messages of support and love, and I mean even just the message of, hey, what's up, or hey, how are you doing? Even just the likes on Facebook, it's all like so supportive to me, and it means the world to me. And I just want to say thank you to everyone, and that I love and miss all of my friends, whether they're friends from home or they're living up in other parts of the country or the world even. I miss you. I love you. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Hey guys, it is day 57 on the PCT. I am in a fancy hotel room here in Palmdale, California. This is bigger than some apartments I've lived in. Booney's friend Sarah picked us up from the Acton KOA and brought us here. We spent last night here and got some rest, and I got a nap today. We did some chores, and then we're gonna stay here again tonight. And tomorrow we're gonna head to Kennedy Meadows and hopefully form a group and a plan. So it's pretty exciting. It's a big transition point for us to be in. So my struggles that I had on trail this section are that I had major fatigue issues. For whatever reason, I wasn't sleeping well on trail, and that all just built up. And I had one day in particular where I was dozing off while I was hiking. It was just so bad. I was so tired. We ended up hiking, I think, somewhere around 18 miles that day. But I had to take a lot of breaks and just try and recharge the batteries a little bit, and fatigue was just my really big issue this time. As far as the triumphs that we had this time, of course, that's going to be on the last day, hitting our 700-mile mark, getting about a quarter of the way done with the trail, getting under 2,000 miles of remaining of the trail, and finishing the desert. I mean, it's a massive milestone on the PCT, and I'm really excited that we're done with it. We can now focus on the Sierra and getting through all the snow and the river crossings and the mountain passes and summiting Mount Whitney, and all the beauty that's going to come with that. So yeah, it's a really, really big deal, and I'm very excited. Coming into this, I had done a lot of backpacking and a lot of solo backpacking, but I've never done any trip that was longer than 57 miles. So to be able to say that now I've done 702 miles, that's pretty incredible, and I'm going to keep pushing on. Also, I did some tallying at the end of this last section, and in the desert section, due to all of the weather, we actually, not including the zeros that I'm on right now, took 11 zeros. 11 zeros in 56 days. That's a lot. I think the typical is a zero every week or so. You might have an extra 1 or 2 thrown in there when you do a double zero, or you do one in every 5 or 6 days instead of every 7. But yeah, we had 11 zeros. A lot of those were weather related, either flipping up to Acton, flipping back from Kennedy Meadows to Warner Springs, or being chased off of a mountain by a hail / freezing rain / wind storm in order to dry out to safely go back out on trail again. So yeah, a lot of zeros. In my standards, at least, I feel like I'm hiking a lot faster than I had thought I was going to. And I feel pretty good right now. My feet hurt, but not nearly as bad as they did before. It's much more tolerable, and I have new shoes that are going to meet me in Kennedy Meadows, so I'll have my 3rd pair of shoes. And that should help. I am switching up the brand of shoes this time, and I'm going to try something different and just see if that helps a little bit more. Otherwise, my legs feel good, and yeah, I'm tired, but from what I hear from other people who have done this, you hit the 500-mile mark and you're just tired. You're going to be tired the whole time. I mean, it's not normal to hike 20 plus miles every single day. And to do this, carrying a pack with everything on your back, and, my pack could be anywhere from 15 to 35 pounds, depending on how much water and how much food I have in the pack. So that's just not normal for the body. So I expect to be tired, and, just keep pushing through. And this it's totally worth the fatigue, because it's just so amazing what I'm seeing and what I'm getting to experience right now. And I also want to thank everyone for being so supportive, because those messages that you guys send, and everything that I'm getting from you guys, all the likes, all the messages, all the love, it really makes a big difference. And I do go back on my posts on Facebook and stuff, and I do read the comments after the fact. So sometimes when I'm feeling like I need a little extra boost, I do go back to those comments and read those. in the previous videos that I've posted. So thank you everyone for all of your support,